can't figure out how to do it.
Worth a
Maybe
try.
does it say, can you like just dip your toes in it?
It's a ball of fire.
I mean, it's still technically a living thing.
Sentient ball of fire.
I don't even have tendril like the water wisp would have.
It had sort of shoulders.
Heads, shoulders,
Look,
knees, and toes. What?
It's a ball of fire. Should the
Yeah.
fire touch something, it impacts that thing. Do you guys think it's a good idea to melt this container?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell them that's what it's gonna do if he wants to try it doing that way.
No. No.
Well, it proceeds to start trying to melt the container.
Couldn't you
I-
open
I-
it?
No,
I
don't do that.
set it in its own corner to do that.
Couldn't you just open it and let it dip it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like I said, couldn't I just take the lid off and let it try and dip in?
Give me a dexterity check for that. Not you. Oh,
I know.
okay,
I
Alex
just
is
thought I
above you.
might be able to help. but I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna-
no, you were able to pop that off without problem. And the wisp comes over and kind of enters, and you see a flash of light,
Mhm.
and then the wisp is still there, but the canister is empty.
Do you feel any
Ooh.
different?
Did it?
A little?
Can we let it take a physical form now? As an eidolon?
It's a wisp with one
I love
point of
how-
evolution. What do you give it?
I love how Pathfinder knowledgeable you are, Alex. It's really, really impressive.
Well, I was gonna say technically it could take a base form now if we wanted to, like a centaur or a snake or like a four-legged thing or some kind of
If-
biped or a bird of some kind.
If we
I-
have it take the mount evolution, because that makes it an eidolon is properly skilled and formed to serve as a combat trained mount.
Yeah, but that's a 2-point evolution. At best, we
Do
have
you
a
need me to
1-point
make some
evolution.
food?
No, it's
As,
Do you need me to
as
make some
far as
food?
shape,
Oh, it is?
Do you need me to make some food?
Dave, if you're
Sorry,
gonna do this, you
carry
might
on.
want to mute for a minute.
Oh, sorry. Carry
All right, as far as the base form, like it already has a base form, so you can't just give it a new form. What you can do is give it any of the +1 evolutions, which I'm looking to see gives it some type of form.
the mount.
The Eidolon must be one size larger than its rider, so it could let something fine ride it.
But it would have a mount shape.
It'd still be tiny.
This is Alex's plan.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Give me one
Improved
second. I'm gonna
armor.
check something.
If it has a mount shape, but
it's
If
still
Ow.
like,
we give it improved armor, it grows a thick fur, rigid scales, or bony plates.
That means we could touch it safely.
Yeah. It gets a +2 to armor.
okay. So, I'm gonna let one of you decide what stats are changing this Eidolon.
Let's say, give me 1 second, and I'm gonna look at something. You guys go ahead and do what you're gonna do, and I'll let you know what I
We'll
can
come
do.
back
So
to the
what-
wisp in a minute then. So,
Yeah.
you have the switch on the wall, Dave, that you found.
yeah, absolutely. I am finger on pushing the switch now.
The monument starts shaking. And then the ceiling starts collapsing on you all.
Can I push the switch again?
The switch isn't working.
It's not working.
It's not
Well, it's a
working.
good thing we looted everything, right?
Did did you? I mean, there's still the rack of weapons, and
I
it starts
I
shaking
pick up
now.
Chloe's too,
And it's what,
Close
sorry?
to. All right. How do you
and I
guys
run
get out?
towards the door.
The
How
hallway is
much?
also lowering.
How much does a weapon rack weigh with all the weapons on it?
The hallway is also
It is also lowering.
going
Yes.
to.
Okay, I go towards the weapon rack and take as many weapons as I can.
I would guess that the weapon rack with all the weapons probably is about 90 pounds at least. Maybe 70.
90 pounds.
I mean,
I-
you got a solid rack, and then
Yeah.
just realized how that sounds. You got this like large wooden rack with,
Manji.
you know, wording and phrasing in English. Just stop. We use language for reasons. Let it go. So the point is, the weapons probably wouldn't weigh more than like 20, 30 pounds between them, and then you of course have this large wooden case. So I would say about 70 to 90 pounds.
Let's say I can grab an armful and still be in light load, and
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, me too, probably.
The
but
question
you're
is,
gonna
how do
grab
you
the
climb
clothes
out?
too, aren't you?
Put it in my backpack.
I say take Clovis. We're
The
gonna
place is
take the
already
weapon.
like lowering by the time you gather up everything. Like you'd have to crawl out of the hallway at this point.
Oh, so it's already in our head.
It's already lower.
But how fast is it descending?
About as fast as it raised outside.
All right.
So what? So, quick question.
Yeah.
Why would he design this place to have a catch on the inside if there was no way to get out from the inside?
It's a good question.
There must be a
I'm
way out
going
then.
to look around real quick.
Can I
As
start
it
looking
all
around as
starts
well?
collapsing, you start looking around.
I'm
I
assuming.
start digging.
I was saying, I'm assuming guidance has been being cast over and over again this whole time
Probably,
anyway.
yeah.
So that's a total of 20 to see if I notice a panel of a trap door.
All you see is the current switch that Dave hit.
Is it?
One second, I'm looking as well.
Is there nothing else anywhere around in here?
22.
At all.
Not as far as you see, no.
Can we
Hold
try
on.
asking?
I stop, like, frantically looking around, and I look at the pedestal for the thing.
Yeah.
And I just look at everybody. If it wasn't crushed with it lowered last time, it's not going to lower that far.
Fair.
Good point.
So I just sit down, so my head's below
With
the
that
height of the
intelligence check,
pedestal it was
give
on.
me a quick perception. Like, unless you, like, nat 1 this, I don't think you're going to fail it.
For what am I making?
Just a perception check. Yeah.
Well,
the
yeah.
switch is about knee height.
Okay, so we lie down.
And I would say, where's the pedestal?
Middle of the room.
And how high is the pedestal?
About chest height.
And there's no hole in the ceiling, I'm assuming.
No.
So the button was made for it to push and then get back on its pedestal.
Can it move?
When
Well,
you
not
pick
till
it
we
up,
find
it
it
can't
some
move.
mutation.
It is mostly made of stone, again, like Clovis was.
Can anyone who's got a bit more Shaper knowledge maybe tap into that knowledge a little bit to find out if
I do have to stop you
nutrients
here
in
for a moment and say that all your time spent deciding what to do in this room, the ceiling has fully stopped. It's now at the lowest point possible. The hallway is blocked off. You assume the monument outside is back down to where the hole wouldn't be visible. And you have a nice room here. There's plenty of space. You'd have to crawl around rather than, stand.
Oh,
But
sorry.
everything
Can I
is still
check?
stacked and in where it was. The rack that the weapons were on, still standing. Not a problem.
I just look at everybody.
Can I check the button again? Has it reset itself now that the
Yes.
contraptions stopped moving?
Yes, it has.
Guys, I think if I push this button, it's gonna go back up.
I mean, it's worth a shot. It's not like it can go any lower. Pretty sure it wasn't designed to crush the thing
Close
on the
to-
pedestal.
Okay.
So you press the button.
I'll push the button again. Yeah.
The place blows up. No, it doesn't. It starts rising.
Oh my!
I had to do it to Dave. I knew Dave would have panicked. So it starts rising back up very
I
loudly.
am an old man. I just turned 38. Honestly, you think about my heart.
So the ceiling rises up, loud rumbling again. You hear something outside the monument.
It's not a flipping dog bark, is it?
No. It's almost insectoid. Like, it sounds like a bit of clattering and clicking outside.
I don't like the guys. It's the crabs. Run away.
Crabs?
Crab?
What?
Run
What?
away.
They have returned! No.
I ran away.
it's not crabs.
I intend to run back and carry as many weapons as I can with me at least.
Really?
Well, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
He's rushing out and like doing all these things, and I'm just like, hey, we're still in here, so it's fine. I'll shove 20 pounds of weapons in my backpack, just like haphazardly, cause have her set.
They are mostly blades, like swords, daggers, a couple others, multiple
It'll be fine. They just kind of
materials.
they kind of just like float in there.
You can't
Okay.
cut through dimensional walls. These swords.
I mean, if they can, I'm using it because I'm gonna just like dimensionally slice through enemies at that point.
As far as you can tell, they're not cutting through the walls.
Of dimensions.
No cutting
I'm
through the
almost
walls.
disappointed there's not a dimension smiting sword.
Not a magical cache of weapons.
No, I know. I'm just putting
Do
20
you
pounds of
take
miscellaneous
all
weapons
of the
in.
weapons? Or just a few of
Did
them?
anyone take the skill? What?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you took the skill one. What about the last ability?
I'm assuming they just kind of like shoved them at me, and I was like, all right, sure, yeah, and just use both
Yeah.
of them.
Well, shove
I
the
will
wisp.
mark you as having 4 and the wisp 1.
Wait, didn't
No,
Mace take one ability and Dave
there
take
was
one ability?
3 ability scores this time
Yeah.
Oh,
with no feats.
No feats.
That's right.
that's good. They didn't walk away.
Sorry, there are no feats, but knowledge this guy apparently valued. So that's just what is at this monument. The outside, there's still something clattering around. It's a very unsettling sound, and I wish I had something like saved to play in the background right now, but I don't. Think of it. Oh, I've got no sound at the top of my head. You know the sound crabs make walking over things as the shell kind of rubs against itself?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the sound you hear outside.
Cool.
Come on, guys. We gotta get out of here.
I walk outside.
I follow him.
Okay. You are leaving 10 pounds of weaponry based off what Alex said.
Didn't I pick that up?
He said he picked up 10
I-
pounds of
I took a-
weapons.
I also picked up a few of them, and
Oh, okay. I'm going to assume you all take the weapons then.
Yeah.
Carrying on outside, there is the ladder leading up. You don't see anything at the top.
that is the sound any closer towards us?
Yes.
It's closer.
It is.
Is it inside?
No.
Or is it coming from
it's-
outside?
It is coming from outside still.
I climbed the ladder.
I let him climb the
Are
ladder,
you
and I cast guide.
carrying Clovis as well?
Chloe's I put in the backpack.
Okay. And you've marked down the weight of 40 pounds for Clovis and however much for weapons you carried.
I drop the weapons if I'm climbing a ladder.
Fair enough.
I thought Alex got the weapons in his haversack.
He has a lot of them, but not all of them.
Oh, can I pick up whatever he drops? Shove it in my
I can
MWK backpack.
secure
I
6
can
pounds of weapons on my chest.
Is that because of bandolier? Like, that's my assumption? Of
No,
how
no,
you're
that's
doing
part of the versatile vest. It literally just lets me go.
Oh.
Alrighty, 1 pound object secured. 1 pound object secured.
Are daggers half pound or 1 pound?
I think they're half pound. But I'll double check real quick.
You quickly
know
just
what?
sort out the fact that almost all the daggers are on your vest, and then the rest are in your backpack.
Yeah, basically.
Which leaves just like about
Well-
4 pounds of weapons left over.
Well, I can throw them in my backpack. It's pretty empty.
It's probably like 2 swords. To be fair. I have to go look at like weights to double check, but the most that would be in here is a long sword. Like that's the biggest weapon that would be here. As far as climbing the ladder, James, at the top of the ladder, do you just kind of get out of the area, or are you cautiously peering over?
I can just stick to the wall.
He took
Like
climb speed.
Spider-Man.
You took climb.
I took climb speed.
Okay. No, I'm good with this.
I took climb speed and burrow speed.
So, I
Of course
posted
you did.
something in the Discord. We can discuss it later, potentially. But I just want to know how many Eidolon points I would need to give him this.
We'll have to discuss that later. Back on point. You have climbed to the top. You look out. Are you just climbing straight out, or are you being cautious
I'm
about
going
it?
out. Well, I'm being cautious about it, but I'm going out.
Okay. As soon as
I'm
you-
being my kind of cautious.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
That means
Oh,
I
not
failed
very
the
cautious
stealth
at all.
check.
Huh?
That means I usually fail the stealth check, so
Well, give me that stealth check, and let's see what happens. If you're gonna be cautious about it, I might as well get that stealth. Yep.
Yep.
So climbing right out, clang, 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 clang. I think you'd be considered
About as
flat-footed
stealthy
to
as a
climb
brick in the
out of this
face.
hole.
I have climb speed.
You do have a climb speed.
Meaning he retains his dex
He-
bonus because he has a
yeah.
climb speed.
That's
I can
fair.
stand on
Alright.
the wall.
Oh, you climbing out of a hole.
It'd basically be like Spider-Man.
I don't want to bother with freehanding. I hate freehanding every time. But the point is, like, your whole, like the rest of this monument here. I'm just gonna do a very big box shape, and maybe if we got like an inner area, the rungs, kind of going down. With this hole here. So this is kind of like, it's a tube that you have climbed up. You're popping out of this hole at the top, being loud the whole way. I'm just gonna say you're attacked, because that's the only thing I can think would happen, is it would hear you coming as soon as it sees you, it attacks. So what you see is this scorpion tail just come right at your face.
Oh no!
I need to load a specific book. Hang on. H's, L's,
Is it Dwayne the Rock Johnson as Scorpion King?
You know what? It would be clearly a best
CGI
choice.
and all.
Okay, here we go. So that is a +6, which makes a total of 18 to hit.
That's not a hit.
So this tail just clung against possibly like your breastplate as you pop out. And
Okay.
you see a giant scorpion.
Huh.
Look at the heck did that come from?
There's a giant scorpion out there.
That means we're probably gonna have to kill it.
Alright.
Well-
I draw my sword.
Can I climb out but try and do it stealthily so I go unnoticed?
Who's next to climb?
I mean, it would probably be me.
Okay, Alex. How do you climb? Stealthily, or you just try to get out as quickly as you can?
I cast guidance upon him.
So, 20.
20. Fairly stealthily. It's
That's kinda like flip out.
distracted by James at this point. I'm gonna roll a quick check, but I'm fairly certain you get by. Yeah, you get by.
Can I do the same thing?
Give me your stealth check to start climbing, but that'll be next turn. You get a chance to come out. Okay. Go 20 from you. Alex.
I kind of just like roll off to the side to get ready to fight.
Okay. Initiative checks from everyone. But now that I know the order of who's climbing up where. Alright, so I am after Alex, James is after me, Dave is before Alex, and Zach.
Hold on a second, I'm trying to find my token.
Why'd you roll twice,
Oh, yeah.
Alex?
I keep forgetting to click the thing.
What thing?
The character icon.
Token.
Oh, you can click the character icon as well. I forgot about that.
I keep forgetting that.
One.
You all get these like extra rolls, come on.
No, I legitimately forgot that you could automatically put it in by doing that. That's why I was just like, yeah, no, I forgot.
Mine hasn't automatically updated. Mine's what it was
I
before. You
updated
see, I
it.
rolled 10.
So I can just do that for you guys.
Okay.
Mine has updated, so it's okay.
I
Alright,
can do
fine.
it for myself.
Alex,
Well,
it is your characters go first.
Don't you just
No,
love how
I'll go with the
forgiving
8, it's
Manji is?
fine.
Thanks
You
for
go with
being
the
so
8? Okay.
forgiving.
I mean, if you want me to take the 8, I'll take the 8. It's just like I legitimately forgot I could do it automatically by hitting the character first.
In that case, it is. Zach, you're at the bottom of the tube, as it were. Dave is about halfway up. What do you do for your turn?
Well, I'm at the bottom of. I haven't managed to fully climb up, right?
No, you haven't even been able to start climbing the ladder yet.
Damn it. But the other guys are. Can I hold my turn until I can manage to climb up?
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my turn.
Dave,
It's me.
you climb up to the top. That is my assumption for your turn. Why is this? Right, that's the button. So Dave, you climbed up to the top. What do you do?
I immediately cast. Oh no, what is this one? Dub dub dub. Sun metal. Because I've never
Okay.
cast it before.
On your sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure exactly what it does,
I
but
know
I
what
get
that-
additional.
It does additional
Damage?
damage on hit, and I think
1d4.
flame damage is part of it.
1d4 fire damage.
So if I
Nice.
cast it as a level 3 spellcaster,
Mhm.
is that higher than 1d4 or is it just still 1d4?
It's the 1d4, but it lasts 4 rounds equal to your total level as a cleric.
Which would be 5, I think,
So-
at this point.
5 rounds.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. So it will just keep getting damaged every time it comes back around.
Every round you hit with
Every-
the sword is an extra D4 fire damage.
Every round you take.
Alright, so
Okay.
so
sounds
that's it
good.
for your round. You've cast the spell, you're up
Okay.
to the top. Zach, going back to your held action, he's cleared the ladder.
I climb up as well. On the ladder now.
Okay. You'd be able to climb up at the top. Did you care about climbing stealthily?
I'm gonna climb as stealthily as I can.
Then give me that stealth check.
Very well. Stealth. Stealth. Come on.
Excellent. It's a little loud though. I'm gonna check and see if it notices. No.
Okay.
Excellent. So
Big shiny
the only
paladin
one it
in the way.
sees is
Goes blind.
James this whole time. That's okay. Alex, it is your
Yep.
turn.
Alrighty, so, am I close enough to attack?
You are a melee range character, right?
Yep.
Mm,
I mean, I can throw weapons.
You're not close enough. Since you dodge to the side, it is currently about 10 feet from you, I would guess, from your dodge when you came out.
No, well then.
Since all
I mean,
you
I
want
can
to do is
5 foot
just
step.
move to the side.
Alright, then what I'll do is as a move action, I'll detach a dagger from my vest.
Okay.
Swift action to boop-a-doop. And then throw the dagger.
So now I just have to know what's going on here. So, okay, the range attack just gains a d6 of fire, which in this case
Yeah.
is a 1. The ranged attack hits.
Alrighty, so I'll do.
I think dagger's d4.
Yep, and because I can get dex damage on finesse weapons, da. That should be that. Okay.
So I just have one more question before you add that damage up.
Oh.
Completely.
Alright.
Did you look at what dagger you threw?
No, I would have just detached one of them randomly, because to me they're just all daggers, because
Okay.
I can't
they're
tell the
half pound
difference right
each,
now.
Right? And there are 6
1
pounds of
pound.
daggers. Oh, they're 1 pound each. Okay.
1 pound each.
So
It can only be up to 6 objects.
there are
in general,
6
of up to 1
daggers
pound each.
in your vest.
Detach one and throw it at
You
it.
got a 2 of 6 chance. So just
Roll a d3.
pick. That would work. I was gonna have fun with you and say pick 2 numbers on a d6, because you might not have put them next to each other.
I say just one. I guess a result of one is it's the special one. No, it's a regular one.
Okay. That'll work for me.
Shunk.
There you go. Total of 11 damage. Well, it's not happy. A dagger just sprouted on a claw for some reason. Kind of gives this little wail, which is a little creepy as you hear this insect that is larger than you. James, you're next.
Yes. I summon my bonded spirit to my weapon.
Okay.
Let's say it's just like a static effect.
And I think I have to summon it a couple of times a day. I'm not sure. I can check it. Anyways,
I know it is 1 minute per paladin level.
1 round per paladin level.
1 minute,
1 minute.
Ah.
and it is a standard action to use it.
It is! Okay, then I don't
Yep.
do that.
You don't do that. Okay.
I just strike it with my sword.
Let's say you
That's
want
actually
to.
pretty bad. I should have gone.
I would
to
say, do you want me to? You want to take a level in my class? That way you can get cooler bonuses.
I'm a paladin.
Or you can still be a paladin. Just take 1 level of this other class. That way you can get much better combat stuff.
I hit it at least.
You do hit it.
Yep.
For a total of 6 damage, so 17 total. Okay.
And the fire elemental doesn't do anything?
The fire element. Yeah, I completely forgot about checking about the fire.
I mean, technically, the only thing it
It
would have
does
done
not.
was give me a bonus on my damage, right? Is that the only thing it would have done?
Oh, that is true. We forgot to calculate. How much is it for the Wisp's bonus? I think it's a +2 of damage or something like that.
No, I have to share a subtype with it.
The elemental damage is how I'm reading this for the Wisps on the island. If you have elemental
Okay,
damage
so
of
then
that type, you get that bonus.
it would be the +1 to attack and damage.
According to this, is +2.
I was talking about the second part.